What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're just gonna do like a chill day. I'm gonna install the quick release back into the car. Now that Christine has her own car, we can now put the quick release back in. The reason why we couldn't have this installed is because the steering wheel sat too close to her and her feet didn't reach the pedals. So we're gonna go ahead and install this back on so that way I can take the steering wheel on and off, as well as do a little touch up things here and there. I don't know what we're in for today, but let's just go ahead and install this first. Let's go ahead and take out this horn. So now that the steering wheel's off, we can go ahead and install the quick release.
What is that?
Hawaii Pacific Federal Pro Ridge, April 25th, 2008.
2000. That's before you got this car.
Before I bought this car. That's from the previous owner.
You didn't clean out the car since you got it?
I did, but this was before. Okay, so the horn works. I just need to get a piece that mounts from here to this plug. Alright guys, so if you guys are having issues and your horn doesn't work, but you have two connections here on your quick release, it's because one of the connections needs to go to your grounding point on your horn. Haha, got you. Just
Have you used the hydro yet?
Yeah, but I finally welded the hydro down so it doesn't like bend backwards when I pull it anymore. Okay guys, so the steering wheel is on now and the quick release and the horn all work. The hydro is welded down now. I didn't show you guys that because I just did a few fast welds. It's the same process as I installed it. Instead of bolting it down, I actually welded it down. It's not that interesting. So I went ahead and did that on my free time when I wasn't working on the 240. Anyway, what are we gonna do now? What are we up to now? I do not know. What should we do now? Okay guys, I know what we can do. So, one thing that I need to fix is this right here. So if you guys see, the fitment on the bumper no longer matches up because it hits, I don't know if you guys can see, but it actually hits this corner right here on the bash bar. So this little corner right here is holding up this from mounting up nicely. So I have to fix that. Debating if I'm gonna go ahead and bend the bash bar a little bit or just reconstruct the bumper. That's gonna be a hassle because then I have to undo these molded in flares, reposition them, and then remold them, and then repaint pretty much the whole entire bumper. So that's my dilemma. As far as fixing this, that'll be a whole different project because right now I do not have the time to repaint and bodywork this bumper. It's just gonna have to sit as it is right now. As far as the headlights go, I do have the stock headlights still, but they're damaged. When I go full lock, these are 40 sidewall tires over here. So when I go full lock, they end up hitting the back side of the headlight. So I can't run like headlight bulbs and stuff because they end up getting ripped out. I don't drive this car like daily driver status. I mainly use it for drift events and it always breaks. So yeah, I need to figure out a solution to that. I was talking to one of my friends online, and he said that he just went down a size. So instead of 40s, he runs 35 sidewall in the front, and it works just fine for him. So right now, what I'm actually going to be doing is I'm going to go ahead and take off the front bumper and fix all this overspray in the headlight housing and along the front end over here. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's see if I can go ahead and cut open this bumper. Two, three. Alright, this bumper should be able to just come right off. So I'm gonna take off the bash bar, just a bunch of 12. Can you film Daddy real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Getting the good shots. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take my black spray paint. I'm gonna spray all of this yellow. It's gonna be interesting. Alright, so yeah, that looks way better. All blacked out like this. Since I'm making the engine bay a little bit nicer, I might as well go ahead and spray the rest of these plastic pieces and all that to give them a refresher. So let me go ahead and take all these plastic pieces off. They're not really bolted down, so. I think I have to take off the windshield wipers to get to that piece right there. All right, that's one. All right guys, so I got off all those panels over there, but since I'm doing the engine bay, I might as well take off the engine cover there and probably this. I was gonna refurbish this because it is carbon fiber. It just has a whole bunch of dust all over it and overspray, but I'm probably just gonna paint it black just to complete the look of the engine bay. So let's go ahead and take off these two covers. This one is just a whole bunch of 10s. All right guys, so I got all the panels off. I'm gonna go ahead and paint it. What I'm gonna be using is arguably the best invention of all time. Plasti Dip right here. This is the beginner automotive enthusiast's best weapon, first mod, whatever you guys want to call it. I love Plasti Dip. There's a lot of people who hate on it. It's not considered a mod, but I love it because it gives that rubberized look without actually having to clean everything up. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this on those panels over there. All right, so you guys are probably gonna hate me for this, but I'm not really even gonna prep this because of the fact that I know it's gonna get dirty and no one's gonna really see it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray away. Alright guys, so I think the pieces are dry now. I kind of went a little bit of ham with the spray paint, and I blacked out the rest of the engine parts, or like the engine. I didn't do like the block over here, I just did the top part. Debating if I should spray the block black as well. I may or may not do that, just depending on how I like the look. But I sprayed the rest of the engine bay that's gonna be showing. It's just like a fast thing, just to clean up the engine bay a little bit more. it's not gonna be the best looking thing as if I were to take everything off, but you know, it is what it is. It's gonna make the car look a little bit more better. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and gather up all these pieces and then reinstall them, and hopefully we have a good looking engine bay. Okay, so I'm gonna put all the pieces back now.
Is that the last piece?
Oh, that looks so much more better.
It does. It looks a lot more clean.
All right, guys, here it is. I know you guys can't really tell too much, but yeah, it looks really good. Looks so much more clean. I could have waited a little bit longer to touch the pieces, but for the most part, it looks 100% better than what it was. Eventually, I want to polish this plenum on the top over here. I think that's it. The engine bay, I'm not going to really touch it too much. I'm happy with the power for now. I would love to go turbo boost in the future, but right now, I do not have plans to put the car down. As you all know, seat time is probably the most important thing, and I haven't gotten much seat time in 6 months. So I'm happy to get this car back on the road. We do have some replacement shocks for the rear as well as the front right here. That's for another video though, so I'm not going to install those right now, but the back struts are blown, so after we reinstall those, in case a lot of you guys are wondering, yes, this car is bagged. If you guys are new, it does have a PBM angle kit, welded diff, and yeah, it's my little project. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish this car up, get it going, and hopefully get back on the track soon. Like I said, it's been about 6 months since we drifted, and I am itching to get back out there. So hopefully in the near future we can get this car at the track. There is still a few things that I need to touch up before we actually get this car going, but for the most part, this car is all put together once I put the shocks back on. I do want to switch up the suspension setup in the future. This replacement shocks that I'm about to throw in is just a temporary thing, so I could get some seat time in, like I said. If you guys haven't already, go pick up some jet tags. We have a few left on the store. These probably will not be restocked, as well as some stickers. We do have these super sick Style Forever, as well as some OG Diamonds on a Budget and all that stickers up on the website. So if you guys want to support us, the best thing you guys can do is just subscribe and tell your guys friends about us, share the videos and all that good stuff. We want to let everybody know what we're doing here at Diamonds on a Budget Garage. All right, you guys, so thank you guys so much for rocking with us. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next video. All right, peace out and stay good.